Hello. Today is April 8th, 1981. And we're just waiting here for Mary to have the baby. She's supposed to have it April 9th, 1981, according to the doctors.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, sometime. The time is about 9:12 p.m. And we mainly just wanted to get this tape. Don't want to ever show it to anybody else except the baby.
Hi, baby.
And we'll probably show it to it. Don't know whether it's going to be a boy or girl.
We don't know.
We probably just thought we'd show it to it. Oh, when it's old enough to understand it, was maybe 15 or 16, maybe 20. I don't know. Depends on.
Sure, we should hurry up because we certainly don't know what you are, and we're sure excited. Oh, you quit kicking me.
We haven't figured out a name for you yet. It sounds pretty bad, but.
Should we review some of the names we've tried?
Okay.
We got our Curtis D, our Crystal Lee, our Casey D, our Candy, Sandy, Heidi Claire.
Anyway, 1981. If, like I say, if we do show you this when you're 20 years old or 19 years old, it'll be the year 2000, if you can believe that.
I'll be 40. I'm only 20 now.
Tell you a little bit about ourselves. Right now, at present, I'm working at Hotel Utah. I'm a doorman and I turned down supervisor. If you have any questions about that?
Just ask.
Yeah. I will probably have told you all about that as you grow up, and I'll say things such as, I remember the days when I used to work at Hotel Utah. We used to live in apartment building number 9 on 15th South and 3rd East. And by the time you reach 20 years old, or whenever, they'll probably have this place torn down. It's pretty old, but it's been our home for the last year.
Since we've been married.
We moved here right after we got married. Matter of fact, we had it. We rented it just 2 weeks before we got married. It was 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we put the deposit on it. Told them we wanted to move in 2 weeks before we got married. Mary isn't working right now, but she's making a lot of booties, and she sells them over at Mormon Handicraft, down across the street from.
I was working at 7-Eleven and Hotel Utah.
Yeah. She used to be a supervisor too. Do you want to? Are you going to go back and be supervisor after we have the baby?
Why does everybody ask you that?
Yeah, Michelle wants to know whether she should terminate there or.
Oh, I gave her a month. I said a month. I'll be there.
Okay, well, she says that if she terminates you, then you don't get your vacation pay after a year. You've worked there about 6 months. Boy, if we really don't show you this when you're 20 years old, there's so many things that change within. I don't know how many kids we'll have by then, by the year 2000. That seems so far away.
But this is for our one kid.
We're mainly talking. Well, we're talking to all the kids mainly. I mean, we have no idea how many they're going to be, or what their names are, or anything like that. If you can imagine that. When I think back of my parents before they got married, I can't imagine them not knowing things like that. But
I hope you come tonight. I'm so excited to see you. I can't wait any longer.
Yeah, she's
my first.
She's been a good mom, so.
Good mom. I haven't been a mom yet.
Well, I've been treating it really good, and she watches out for you. She doesn't want you to get hurt or anything.
I eat enough for both of us.
Yeah, that's true. I can vouch for that.
Hey, you eat enough for all three of us.
Well,
yeah, let's hope he stays this skinny all through the years.
we'll see. In the year 2000, or I don't know. We got to put a date on when we want to show this.
Grandma's for sure.
10 years from now, or 15 years from now.
Well, maybe 10. I remember I was kind of smart when I was 10.
Well, yeah, but I mean, smart. We're not saying that he's not going to, or she's not, whatever, it's not going to be smart at 10. It's just, you know, at 10 it might not be as sentimental or, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense?
Yeah. Yeah, when you're like a 10-year-old like I was.
You sentimental at 10?
Yeah, I was sentimental. So I sent to them. Our kids are probably going to be sensitive. If they're anything like their mom and dad. What do you think? If I get rid of this baby, I'll get rid of my fat cheeks. I'll start feeding the baby instead of me. Should I tell it out now?
Well, geez, there's so many things I want to tell the baby. It's just, I mean, imagine that being whoever, 20 years old.
We're only 20 years old right now.
20 years old. 20 years old. Jeez.
Yeah, if you're a boy, do you want to go on a mission? Are you on a mission? What's the matter?
Funny. Just,
If you're a girl, you might be married by now.
really, man, that's it. Find a good guy, please.
It's not easy even with a good one. It's just been our first year of marriage.
If only
But we've survived.
would really, I don't know, I guess the main thing I'd really like to tell you is, you know, even though we don't know your name or you don't know whether you're a boy or a girl or twins, just want to, you know, tell you that we love you. You may not be able to understand that. Hopefully you'll be at the age where you can, you know, and when we show this to you, that's why, you know, I want them to be older, you know, 20 or,
Yeah.
but like if they're 10, they just assume all along that, you know, parents love them.
And no matter what, how many times we spank you?
There's just no way of ever being able to tell you. Maybe we thought it would start showing you now before you're born. Now, off the serious stuff, just to see what the things are like 20 years, 10 years, whatever in the future, what it's like. I'm getting paid $3.65 an hour at Hotel Utah, plus tips. Tips aren't nothing spectacular, you know. Today I got $15 in tips.
President Reagan,
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan got shot last week.
Last week he got shot. There was a shock. I mean, it wasn't really a shock, but I mean,
It's a terrible ordeal.
yeah, it was. You felt bad.
He's a good president.
Just makes you wonder what the world's going to be like when you're growing up. I mean, weirdos like that all around. Well, they're not all around, but they're a lot of
Getting
them.
more. Yep. And your Grandpa Howard. Grandma Howard is 62, and Grandpa Howard is 64. And
Grandma Peterson just had her birthday yesterday. I think she's 65.
That's great Grandma Peterson.
Oh yeah, great Grandma Peterson.
And your Grandma Pollard.
Grandma, my mom and dad, they're what? My mom's 49.
44.
44.
And your dad's 49.
49. And his dad is alive still. I have a sliced idea how old he is. I think he's about 80. But Dad's original mother, she died when he was 13, and 14, and then he remarried a woman that is still with him now. And that's what we call Grandma Pollard, which would be your great grandma.
Not Grandma. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Grandma Pollard. And her name is Louise.
Not Louise.
Isn't it Louise?
You don't know your own grandma's name?
Can't think of it right now. I don't.
Luana?
Ladonna. Ladina.
No.
Luana.
Leona?
Leona? No.
Starts with an L. That's awful.
Oh, jeez. I don't hardly ever
That's
visit
because we
her.
call her Grandma Pollard.
Yeah, we just call her Grandma Pollard. JC was born, what, a month ago? 2 months ago?
4 months ago.
4 months ago.
JC Pollard. JC Jean.
So you'll probably see her a lot and play with her a lot.
And Richard James
Carlson was born just
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Drew, he's been born for a long time.
Drew Pollard.
Drew Pollard and Brooke and there's Debbie and Dave's Drain, Destin and Derek.
Derek was born 2 months.
Derek, there's old Derek.
Oh yeah.
Derek.
That's an old movie star in our days.
Well, she's not old now, but she will be. Probably never heard of her.
No. It was like Fred Astaire back in Marblehead days.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wonder what everything's going to be like when you're up there. Who knows, you might be a movie star. You can have so much talent, according to Mary here.
Yep, if you got any of our talents, you'll be loaded. We'll make sure of that too.
The main thing we would like to say, we want you to be so happy and just really
go for everything you can.
Love life and love everybody and treat them really good.
I hope to teach y'all that.
Oh man, what's it going to be like showing this to the kids? Our kids.
We don't want to bore them too much.
Bore them, man. 20 years from now, this will be unbelievable.
I think the next thing we'll show you is on the way to the hospital when you're being born.
Yeah. Let's show them a few other things here.
What?
Excuse me. No. We got 6 hours to mess around here.
Well, sit on them.
We can cut this out. Now this here is a telephone.
Do the telephones will look alike?
You think they'll look alike?
Yeah.
I don't know. 20 years from now, they might be like.
20 years before that, they're just black.
No, they have the circular things, and
they have circular now.
They used to hang on the wall and talking about one thing,
Yeah.
But see, like 20 years from now, they'll probably have a television so you could see the people and then talk to them at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be kind of like a telephone or something. Television, I don't even know if television probably is a lot different than it is now. I hope this video equipment still works 20 years from now.
Oh, if it doesn't work in ours, it will work in theirs.
Skylab. Is it Skylab? What is it called? The thing they're going to shoot off in a few days.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a spaceship that they're going to be shooting off.
Space shuttle?
It's really going to be progress or whatever you want to call it. I know something I want to do. And I've got this on tape, so I can make sure I do it every year.
What?
Every year like if he's born tonight or tomorrow. She. I want a boy. Well, if I get a girl, I won't feel bad. I'll still love it. But
yeah, same with if I get a boy.
I just, it doesn't matter. It's okay.
We want, yeah.
Yeah, we want him just to be happy and healthy. And anyway, like I was saying, when it's born, I want to buy a newspaper on his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So like if it's born tomorrow, I'll go buy a newspaper tomorrow. And then no matter where we move or where we go or whatever, on every time it's their birthday, like if he's born on April 9th, for the rest of his life, I want to buy a newspaper,
Mm-hmm.
and then have a whole stack of newspapers of his birthday so he can look back and see exactly what was going on each year, of his life. What was just the big headlines
Every
on that
birthday,
day.
every year?
Every birthday, every year, see? Mm-hmm. So like, in 1982 on April 9th, buy a paper. And so you can see the headlines, you can see what movies were playing, you can see the advertisement and how prices had changed.
You take me to the hospital. I'm sure we have newspapers down there.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then when you reach 20 years old, or when you reach whatever age, I'll turn all the newspapers over to you, and then you can, do it yourself.
We're really gonna make your past life exciting.
Well, and just there's so many things that I wanted to do when I was younger, and it would really be interesting, I think, to be able to look back on see what was the big headlines back then, see what comic strips were in the newspaper, see how newspaper has changed. There's a lot of things that. Oh man, I just want them to be so happy, and I'm trying to think of all these ways to make them happy, but I.
Well, let's go for a walk or something and get this baby to come, okay? I'm serious.
She's anxious. She's all.
I want to see you.
You have blue eyes, or what are you gonna have? Do you look in the camera?
Yeah.
A lot. Let him see what you look like.
I have blue eyes. He has brown eyes.
Well, it's a color television. I hope they can see it. The
So
lighting's not too good.
Take yourself good look at yourself in the mirror right now and see whether you look more like your mom or your dad. But by now you probably know.
Everybody will be telling you.
No, you look just like your mom, or you look just like your dad.
Man, I just want it to be happy.
Well, you'll show it how.
I was getting 10:30. It's time for your bedtime, so I don't know. It's 9:30. We've been 20 minutes doing this.
Yeah, she's probably bored to death.
Okay, well, yeah, we better cut now, and
We'll show you the rest of your life.
stay tuned.
Yeah.
After these messages, we'll.
Goodbye.
Life
Signing
is
off.
so different. We love you.
This is Dee Pollard, signing off. Thank you very much for joining us, and see you later.